Today's video is Chapter 5, Lesson 1A. We're going to talk about order of operations. Alright, operations are things like multiplying, dividing, adding, subtracting, but it's also these two operations, exponents and parentheses. And the first word, order, means that there's a certain order that we do them. We always start at the top of this list and work our way down. We do any blue stuff, parentheses. Then we go to this pink stuff and we do exponents. Then we go to yellow. Notice I did both of these colors in yellow because they're both the third step. You either multiply or you divide, whichever one you see first in the question, but they're both equal in ranking. And then our last step, our green step, would be adding and subtracting. So you always add and subtract after you multiply and divide. You always multiply and divide after you've done any exponents. Parentheses are always top of the food chain, top of the importance. Now, sometimes students need a way to remember this order. So I've had students that would just say PEMDAS. PEMDAS. When I was in school, and maybe your parents, when they were in school, remember hearing the phrase, please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. Or aunt if you say aunt. Please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. It's just a way to remember the P, the E, the M, the D, the A, the S. Please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. Parentheses, exponents, multiply or divide, whichever comes first. Add or subtract, whichever comes first. All right, let's do some small order of operations. Let's look at this first one. I have a subtraction, that's green. I have addition, that's also green. Do I have to do 10 minus 2 first, or do I do 2 plus 5 first? Which one is first? Well, add is on top of subtract, but I said whichever one you see first in the question. If I read this from left to right, my first operation is subtract. So I actually subtract. 10 minus 2 is 8. 8 plus 5 is 13. Let's look at this question. I have an operation called subtract and an operation that's multiply. Subtract is down here, multiply is up here. Multiply is more important, is a higher ranking, so I need to multiply 2 times 5 first. 2 times 5 is 10. 10 minus 10 is 0. But I have to come back here and do this first. I don't do 10 minus 2 is 8 first. I do 2 minus 5 first. Okay, let's look at this third one. I've got division and multiplication. They're both yellow, and so either one can come first. So since division is first, I would do that one. 10 divided by 2 is 5. That answer times 5 is 25. But look down here. I put parentheses around the 2 times 5. So even though these are equal, by putting parentheses, since it's top of the list, it forces me to do this first. 2 times 5 is 10. 10 divided by 10 is 1. So I want you to go back through and tell me in each question, what do I do first? For this question, what do I do first? Subtract. This question, what do I do first? Multiply. This question, what do I do first? Division. This question, what do I do first? Multiply. All right, let's work this one out. Let's look at our operations. I see a plus sign, I see a minus sign, I see parentheses, and I see a multiplication sign. So what am I going to do first? Should I add first, subtract first, or multiply first? Well, these parentheses tell me I should subtract first. So I like to put a line under, or kind of like maybe even do this like with little brackets. I like to somehow tell myself, what am I doing first? 4 minus 1 is 3. Now I need to rewrite 3, and I rewrite the plus sign, I rewrite the times sign, and I rewrite the 6. Okay, I am down to 2 operations. This is an operation, this is an operation. Which operation comes first? Please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. Multiply comes before addition. Figure out that answer. rewrite everything else. I'm down to one operation. 3 plus 18 is 21. Now notice that it looks like an upside down triangle. I want you to show your work exactly like I'm showing it to you. Now you don't have to have the triangle, but I want your work the longest amount of work will be at the top, and it'll get smaller, smaller, smaller until we're down to one. The final line will have one number on it, just one. But I'm going to be really picky and really specific that I want it to look like this. Underlining it is up to you. If you like the underline, that's just a trick. It's just a technique. It's something to help you, but you don't have to. But what you do have to do is keep rewriting every time. And this particular question took 4 lines of notebook paper. All right, let's look at this next question. I've got this operation, which is adding, this operation, which is an exponent. I've got multiply. I've got adding that's inside parentheses. So let's remind ourselves, please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. Do I see any P's? Yes, I do. So I'm going to do that first. 8 plus 1 is 9. Then I rewrite. Rewriting is super important. So I write the times sign, I write the 3 squared, I write the plus sign, and I write the 2. Do I have any more P's? Nope, I'm done. Do I have any E's, exponents? Yes, I do. 3 squared, remember that exponents mean the number times itself, how many times. So 3 squared is 2 3s. 3 times 3, 2 of these. 3 squared is 9. Then I have to rewrite. So I find the answer and then I rewrite. I write the times 9, I write the plus 2. I'm done with my exponents. Is there any multiply or divides? Remember, I don't have to multiply first. Yes, there is. So 9 times 9 is multiply. I get 81, and then guess what? I rewrite. I rewrite everything else. So I write the plus, and I write the 2. I do not come over here and write 83. I write 83 on the line below it because we're working down the page. All right, I've got 2 questions here. Let's look at the first one. 6 plus 5 times 2. Do you think the answer is 22? Or do you think the answer is 16? I'll give you a minute to think about it. The answer is 16. I multiply first, which gives me 10. Rewrite 6 plus 10 is 16. Let's look at this example. 4 times 2 plus 1. Will I get a 9 or will I get a 12? Answer is 9. I multiply before I add. 4 times 2 is 8. 8 plus 1 is 9. All right, work this one out by yourself and push pause, work it out, and then push play and see if you are correct. This one's a long one. There's a lot of operations here. All right, I ended up with 75 as my final answer. So I did every time I did a new step, I did it in yellow. So my first step, inside the parentheses, I have exponents, so I did that and I got 9. Then I did the inside the parentheses, the plus sign, 9 plus 1 is 10. Then I did multiply because multiply is more than higher ranking than adding, and it came before division, so I did multiply and I got 70. Now I have 2 operations. Division is more important, so I do the division and get a 5. My last operation is to add, so I got 75. Our second lesson is 5.1b. We're going to evaluate some expressions. Evaluate. So let's say that anytime I see an M, I'm going to replace it with a 2. Anytime I see the letter C, I'm going to replace it with a 6. And anytime I see the letter X, I'm going to replace it with 3. So it's kind of like a code. You take out something out and you replace it with what it really means. So my question is going to be 4 plus C. Okay, just a very small expression, 4 plus C. So I come up here and I say, well, C is 6. So it's almost like you don't have to do this on your homework, but it's like erasing the C and replacing him with the number that he is. 4 plus 6 is 10. But let's say the question had been 4 plus X. 4 plus X, well now I'm going to replace the letter with 3. So I'm taking the letter out, I'm replacing it with a 3. Our final answer is 7. Let's say we had a question that looked like this. It was M plus C times another M. I have two operations. I have a plus and a multiply. I need to replace all these letters with 2's and a 6. And then I need to follow PEMDAS. Please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. So 2, M is 2, I'm going to write 2. C is 6, I'm going to write a 6. M is 2. I multiply before I add, so I get 12. Rewrite everybody else. Final answer is 14. So evaluate means replace. You're taking somebody out of the question, a letter out, and replacing it with the number that it really means. All right, I've got 3 questions here. Let's do the first question. M divided by Y. Well, what would that look like when I replace? 4 divided by 2. Final answer is 2. 14 plus X. 14 plus what? 3. 17 is my final answer. Y plus X plus M. Y is 2 plus X is 3 plus M, which is 4. 2 plus 3 is 5. 5 plus 4 is 9. Final answer, 9. All right, let's look at these questions. My first one is 5x. If you ever have a number and a letter right next to each other, I call them smooshed. If they're smooshed together, smooshing means multiply. So that means 5 times 3 because x was 3. And I decided to use a dot because it looked weird if I used an x because we already had an x. So I did 5 times 3 with a dot. Final answer is 15. Here's another smoosher. 2 is smooshed with x. And then I'm going to add 1. 2 times 3 plus 1. Order of operations says I multiply. 6 plus 1. Final answer is 7. Here are your Google Classroom questions. In question 1, I want to know what is the first operation. First operation. Number 2, tell me the final answer. Number 2, tell me the final answer. Number 3, when I say evaluate, what does that mean? What is that telling you to do? What does it mean to evaluate? All right, good luck.